horns, tail, red skin. That's right. In this video, we will be talking about the baddest demons. So without further ado, let's get it on. At number 8, we've got Rumi from K-pop Demon Slayer. Before you say anything, I know she's only half demon, but she's a good case study as to why turning into a demon makes you hotter. Let me explain. As a K-pop star, Rumi is already at the pinnacle in terms of beauty and talent. Not only is she a baddie, but her voice is also magical, literally. But even with these qualities, I'm telling you, Demon Rumi is still hotter. You see, normal Rumi is like vanilla. She's nice, hardworking, girlfriend material. Demon Rumi on the other hand is like chubby hubby. She's bold, feral, instinct driven. In short, turning into a demon turns you from a goofy to a mommy. In the movie, Rumi was trying to hide her demon marks out of shame, the same way a baddie who has lost weight might try to hide their stretch marks. But I'm telling you, there is nothing to be ashamed of. Stretch marks are just Mother Nature's way of telling you, this is not the limit of your thickness. And that's the same thing with Rumi's demon marks. The more she has, the more wild she is. Anyway, she's a demon who's also an idol. So I don't care if she's half human, she's going on the list. Plus, no gag reflex. At number 7, we've got Power from Chainsaw Man. I'm only covering the anime, by the way. Power is actually a fiend, which means she's basically a demon that took over a dead body. So technically, she's a corpse. But it's not weird because she's hot. Also, if Tim Burton can make an entire movie about a guy marrying a corpse and get nominated for an Oscar for it, then I can keep thirsting over Power as well. Power has that one quality that makes her irresistible. She's dumb. I'm not joking. Life can be serious and sometimes you just need a loud ass fiend doing dumb stuff while proclaiming that she's the greatest ever in your life. Power is actually a blood demon. She can control blood and weaponize it, which I think is pretty hot. I mean, she's definitely controlling where Denji's blood is going in this scene. At number 6, we've got Lilith from the Diablo franchise. Now, I have to say, some of these demons girls out here don't even look like demons. They're just conventionally attractive women with horns. But not Lilith. She's got that classic full-bred organic demon look. She doesn't just have 2 little horns. She has a head full of them. Damn, even her eyebrows are horns. But she still looks good. I have to say, her facial aesthetic is on point. It seems that even being locked up in the void doesn't stop her from getting a buckle fat removal. Plus, her skincare is so on point. Her skin is so clear, it's transparent. Now, in this universe, Lilith is a powerful demon from hell, but she fell in love with an angel. This actually tells us that she cares more about personality than looks, because this dude looks like a flying bathrobe. Anyway, Lilith was freed from her banishment in the void when this dude sacrificed himself to free her. First off, simping over someone who hasn't even been reincarnated yet is crazy. However, I can't say I blame him. If I have to choose between saving the world and freeing a baddie, I honestly don't know if I would trust myself to choose. So yes, Lilith is a baddie. Now, how can we talk about the baddest demons without mentioning the demons from Demon Slayer? I mean, it's literally in the name of the show. Anyway, here are 2 of my favorite demon baddies from Demon Slayer. At number 5, we've got Tamayo. And the reason why she's on this list is because allegedly, she smells really good. Now, I'm not trying to be creepy. It's just that Tamayo's blood demon art allows her to mess with people's mind using scent. While this might not sound like the most powerful ability, I mean, you can't just hold your breath. I'm telling you right now, I'm not surviving this power because I be sniffing. Anyway, you don't actually need to worry about her hurting you because she doesn't eat human. She broke free from MJ Muzan's control a long time ago. She's gentle, compassionate, and a doctor. She might just be that one demon you can take home to your parents. Also, the point I made about why being a demon makes you hotter still stands because normally Tamayo looks kind of blind, but when she uses her demon power, she looks like a cat girl. At number 4, also from Demon Slayer, we've got Daki. Dude, I'm telling you, she's the thickest demon in the show. I don't know where she finds a squat rack, but those thighs don't build themselves. But that's not all. Her blood demon art allows her to use her clothes as a weapon, which at first glance might not sound all that crazy, but this power is actually quite devastating because it forces her to always be fighting in her underwear. hair. Now that's psychological warfare. But wait, there's more. Her power, for some reason, also makes her clothes sentient. Like this thing can talk and everything, which means this girl has a face pinned to her body, breathing on her all day long. That's some kinky stuff. Anyway, I mean, she's a demon who's also a courtesan. That's as good as it gets. The only downside is that her brother will randomly pop out of her body and kill you. At number 3, we've got Lucifer from Helltaker. For those of you who don't know, Helltaker is this game where you go to hell to try to build your own demon harem. So yes, I do play it for the plot. By the way, spoiler alert, obviously. Honestly, pretty much every single demon in this game is a baddie. But for this video, I'll have to go with my favorite, the CEO of Hell herself, Lucy. Now, the reason I like Lucy is because I like women in business suits. That refined, well put together, I'll step on you vibe is my kryptonite. But Lucy is even more than that. She's a satanic businesswoman. The devil really does wear Prada, people. Honestly, when she says, pledge your soul to me and I'll make you my most treasured slave, I'm not gonna lie, I would have folded. However, in the game, you get her to join your harem by promising to make her pancakes, which is actually the ultimate, absolute, final Riz move. I mean, everybody knows female can't say no to pancakes. In fact, it is impossible for them to say no. A cake for a cake is the law of equivalent exchange. At number 2, from the Marvel Universe, we've got another version of Lilith, aka the Mother of Demons, or as I like to call her, the MILF of Hell. Lilith is supposed to be this all-powerful godlike being who is older than humanity itself, which tells us that Fishnet has been around for a very long time. And yes sir, we are thirsting over an ancient supernatural entity today. Who would have thought that dark magic, curses, and demonic power could be this dreamy, huh? Now, Lilith actually hates humanity, she wants to destroy us, and she believes demons are the rightful rulers of Earth. I can fix her. Anyway, this woman is crazy powerful. One of her ability is that she can turn actual superheroes into demons. Do you remember earlier when I said turning into a demon makes you hotter, you're more feral, more crazy, more driven by instinct? Now, this might sound random, but this is actually very similar to how a symbiote brings out the darkest desire of the hosts. So, why would I bring this up now? It's because Lilith can and had turned Venom into a demon, which means with her power, she can literally give a host demonic and symbiotic power at the same time. Dude, this will bring out a desire so dark, a nun will start twerking. My only problem with her is that in some versions, her hair seems to start growing from the very top of her horns. So I don't know if she actually have horns or her forehead is just really long. But that's just a minor issue. You don't really need to stress about it. Here, listen to an ASMR.
Mother won't hurt you.
And before we get to number 1, here are a few honorable mentions. Firstly, there is another demon from Marvel that I like, Darkchild. Technically, she's like the alter ego of another character named Magic, but I still think Darkchild looks pretty good on her own, so I've got to mention her. Also, I'm not gonna lie, her Marvel rival version looks pretty good. Second, we've got Isel Randiru from Solo Leveling. Honestly, I just respect the show for having the audacity to give an elf a pair of fangs and call her a demon. This girl is as demon as Pizza Hut is Italian. Also, it took her like 3 seconds to fall in love with the main character. So yeah, to go from being a nobility to a simp that fast, I just have to add her here. And before we get to number 1, I've just learned about another franchise called Shin Megami Tensei. Now, I know absolutely nothing about this franchise. I think it's kind of like Pokemon but with demons, but I'm not sure. Anyway, the specifics are not important. All I know is that the demons in this franchise fill me with a kind of cosmic horror, but they're also kind of bad at the same time. Here are a few examples. By the way, if I get the names wrong, then I do apologize. We've got the Big Black Lady, the Big White Lady, the Thigh Witch, Hands for Hair Lady with Galaxy Gucci, Shoe-Face Bondage Demon, Constipated Bird Ladies, Half-Half Lady, WAP, Alan the Sexy Fish Alien, Punk Rock Medusa, Woody, and Good Girl. And lastly, at number 1, we've got my current personal favorite demon, Malevola from Dispatch. Spoiler alert, by the way. Malevola is one of the participants of the Phoenix program. She's a criminal turned hero. People sometimes refer to her as the devil from Down Under, which surprisingly meant Australia. She's Australian. People are really arguing over Blonde Blazer or Invisigal when we literally have a 6 foot 6 muscle mommy demon. Like, her character is literally inspired by lean beef patty mixed with Cindy Crawford. And not just any Cindy Crawford, but her most prime version, the one from the Pepsi commercial. And the cherry on top, they also make her run around fighting in high heels. I mean, how else is she going to show off those demonic calves, right? So who cares if you can fix her or she can fix you? All this debate, this division is weakens us. So I urge you, brothers, let's unite. Are we really going to let a fake blonde and a septum ring divide us? Cause personally, I'll take the Miss Hellspawn 2025 anytime. I mean, it's crazy that we can't choose Malevola as a romantic partner. She's clearly ready to go. So there you have it. These are the baddest demons according to me. Join me on Discord, link in the description. And remember, shame is for the weak.